Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is day 23 of 30 of me talking to the camera. Essentially the purpose of this challenge is to help me gain camera confidence. I do have a link down below, day 1, which talks about more about my aspirations and goals for this. And up on my screen you will see the guide I've been using that helps me give me topics every day. Today's topic is to talk about something I'm passionate about, and I don't feel like doing that. So we're going to talk about a story time today about how my bank doesn't realize that my company's a legitimate company, kinda. Okay, so to give some background information, I've been with my company for over 2 years now, and you would think that the bank and my company would have an established relationship in terms of direct deposit. It's not like it's some hole in the wall. It's a pretty big company. The joke is that it's the biggest company you've never heard of. And, but anyway, so yesterday they contacted me, the payroll team, and they said, hey, yeah, we don't know what happened, but here's a paper check. This will be cleared up for your next paycheck. Don't know what happened. I said, all right, cool. So I used my bank's app to I used my bank app to cash in the check, and it gave me a certain amount for today and then a certain amount tomorrow, which was today, that I would, they just said that you'll get the rest of your money tomorrow once we clear it. I'm like, all right, cool. Not a single problem, okay? So today I go to the app and I see that the funds that were put in yesterday and any money that I should have received today, that it was back at like nothing. I'm like, all right, what's going on? So I contact the bank and say, hey, yeah, here's a problem I got. It's saying that you guys can't clear the check for some reason. Yes, I did get an email notification saying that there's a holdup and that I wouldn't get my money until the beginning of July. And I'm like, I need my money now. I'm moving into a new place. I got things I gotta pay for, and I need my money now. And they're like, yeah, well, go contact your payroll team. Well, they were making it seem like that the check had bounced, as in, like how scammers will give you a fake check, they want you to spend money and then the check bounces. And that's what they made it seem like. They're like, you need to go back to your payroll and see what's going on. So I get in touch with my payroll team and I say, hey, this is what Wells Fargo's telling me. They say that the issue's on your end and that they will not put the money in my account until the beginning of July. And they're like, no, by the way, you shouldn't have deposited it with the mobile app. And I'm like, what's the point of me having the mobile app if I can't cash in checks that way? That's kind of the purpose of that. Plus, I work, an 8 to 5 job, 5 days a week. Yes, I could have gone during my lunch break, but by the time I got my check, it was already past the time that Wells Fargo would have been closed. And I'm like, okay. Well, they decided to, so what they told me was, yeah, just give Wells Fargo my phone number. That's what the manager told me of the payroll team. I said, all right. So I go to Wells Fargo and I say, hey, here's the situation. It's a reputable company, I swear. Here's the phone number of the manager, so then we can try to get this expedited. Then they told me that since I've never technically cashed a check with my company before, because I must be a new employee, keep in mind they've been receiving direct deposit for the past 2 years from them, that the system flagged my company as a sketchy company. Like, that's funny because you guys have been receiving direct deposit, and the guy thought that I was a new employee. I said, no, that is not the case. I'm like, I need this expedited now. Well, sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, there is going to be something you can do about it. So I give him the option. I'm like, hey, here are the phone number stuff. Then the guy just told me, he's like, sorry, can't do anything with that number, thanks though. So they gave me the option of, I can go to the bank that my company does business with and cash it there, but my company told me I would have to pay a fee to cash that in, which is beyond me. The company should be eating this up at this point, because this is not my problem, not my screw up. Or for me to wait for the check to clear by the 1st. I'm like, all right. So what happened next? I'm so sorry. Then the guy had the balls to tell me, saying, yeah, well, if you really need the money, like, now, can't you ask somebody to give you money? Like, as a, like, to borrow money from somebody to pay my bills? And I'm like, that's not the point. Whether I can or I can't is none of your business. And second of all, I needed my money, again, now, not July. But anyways, that will conclude today's video. That's all I got. Just very frustrated with the bank, and first I was going to be mad at my company, but anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, and please consider liking and subscribing and commenting because I've been getting some nice comments lately. Anyways, bye for now.